In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best power forwards in NBA 2K22 Myteam. We have a tier list here ranking from S all the way down to D tier. And in S tier, guys, is going to be my top 5 power forwards in the game. First power forward here on the tier list is going to be Invincible Anthony Davis. And honestly, guys, I think I'm going to have to throw him in C tier. As much as I like using Anthony Davis and he's a fun card to use, I don't think he's going to be any higher than C tier. He's a 6'10" power forward with a 7'2" wingspan. And obviously he's an invincible, so he's going to be a decent card, right? He's got 99 every single stat, and he's got 65 Hall of Fame badges. For me, I think the jump shot's just a little bit too slow, and he really doesn't have the best dribble sigs, so I'm going to throw Anthony Davis in the C tier category. Next power forward here is going to be Game Dirk, and he is 1000% going to be in that S tier category. Literally an endgame card. He's definitely going to be top 5 at power forward. You guys can also let me know in the comment section down below. Just let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. What do you guys agree and disagree about me on the tier list? But Dirk Nowitzki, 7'1" tall with a 7'3" wingspan, and the dude's going to have 99 every single stat with 80 Hall of Fame badges. And then when we come to the animation screen, he's going to have that set shot 25 jump shot, which I personally think is the best in the game. He's also got the Steph Curry leaner. He's got the Steph Curry size up escape. He's got the quick dribble style, the Steve Francis size up, and he's got the Scottie Pippen behind the back. So overall, very good jump shot with some very good sigs. I'm going to throw Dirk in that S tier category. Next power forward here is going to be Banchero. And I'm going to probably throw Banchero in B tier. I think he's a little bit better than Anthony Davis. But honestly, I'm going to throw them both in C tier. They're pretty much going to be the exact same card. Nowitzki, just because of that set shot 25 jump shot, I'm going to throw him in B tier. Yes, he's going to be undersized at Season 8. But he's still got set shot 25. He's still usable on the court. So Nowitzki is going to be in B tier. Next power forward is going to be Chet. I don't think Chet is going to be in the S tier category. Looking at Chet here on 2KDB, we can see he's a power forward center, 7 foot tall with a 7'8" wingspan. That's going to be super nice to have at power forward. I will say though, only weighing 195 pounds, he is going to be super skinny. Yes, he's going to have a really good player model, like wingspan wise, but he's going to get bullied in the paint by some bigger power forwards like Mark Eden, like Sabonis. Even a guy like D-Rob is just going to mash Chet Holmgren because he's only 195 weight and he really doesn't have the best player model. But Chet is still going to be an amazing power forward. He's got really good dribble sigs for a power forward, has an amazing jump shot, has the Steph Curry leaner. Chet is definitely going to be an A tier, maybe is an S tier top 5 power forward. Next power forward is going to be Game Shaq, and I do think Shaq is going to be the best power forward in the game. This dude Shaq is literally insane on both gens. Also, guys, I do apologize for the ads in the bottom right. But yeah, Shaq is insane on both gens. He's 7'1" tall with a 7'7" wingspan. We look at the animations. He's also going to have that set shot 25 jump shot. He's got the Trae Young leaner. And then they gave Shaq literally the best sigs in the entire game. Quick dribble style, D-Rose size up, Trae Young escape with the Scottie Pippen behind the back. I mean, there's really no flaw to the Shaq card. He can do everything on the court. Amazing jump shot, moves super well. And he's obviously got one of the best player models in the game. So yeah, Shaq definitely going to be an S tier. Next power forward is going to be Bull, and they're pretty much the same. Chet and Bull, they're pretty much the same card, so they're both going to be in A tier. Next power forward is going to be Jalen Duran. Really not the biggest fan of this card, honestly. I'm going to throw him in D tier. I don't think he's as good as Anthony Davis, and he's definitely not as good as Paulo Banchero. So unfortunately, Jalen Duran is going to have to go in D. Next power forward here is going to be Evan Mobley, and I think he's one of the most underrated power forwards in the game. This Mobley card is still super elite. There's just so many good power forwards in the game right now. Also, guys, let me know in the comment section down below if I do miss any power forwards. Just let me know their name and I'll give them a ranking: S tier, A tier, B tier, whatever I do think they are. But Evan Mobley here, guys, power forward center, 7 foot tall with a 7'4" wingspan. His stats are going to be amazing because he's invincible, but that's not even the craziest part about Mobley. He's got an amazing sigs. He's got quick dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Trae Young escape with the Scottie Pippen behind the back. I will say his jump shot really isn't the best, but then he's also got that Steph Curry leaner. So on current gen and next gen, Evan Mobley is going to be one of the best power forwards in my team. Looking at Jaron Jackson Jr., I think honestly, I like him more than Anthony Davis, and I like him more than Banchero. He's not as good as Mobley and Chet, but I'm going to throw him in B tier. I think he's actually a very solid power forward. Looking at Hakeem Olajuwon, going to be another B tier power forward, a little bit better than Jaron, around the same tier as Nowitzki. Next power forward here is going to be Dark Matter Horus Grant, and I think he's another just solid power forward. He's going to be on the same level as a guy like Jaron Jackson Jr. I like them both more than Anthony Davis and Banchero. Looking at D-Rob, I think D-Rob still has to be in that A tier category. He might be S tier, but I think guys like Chet and Bol might be a tiny bit better. D-Rob's still an amazing power forward though. Looking at Mark Eden, I know this might be surprising guys, but Mark Eden is 1000% in the top 5 for power forwards. This dude is literally insane. I think one of the most underrated card in the game right now. He's a center power forward, 7'4" tall with a 7'7" wingspan. He's literally gonna have one of the best player models in the entire game. He pretty much looks like Taco Fall, like he's got a really long wingspan. His player build is massive, and then he's obviously got 65 Hall of Fame badges, 99 every single stat, and they gave him an actually pretty good jump shot. Like base 25, yes, it's not, if it was set shot 25, this would probably be like the best card in the game, but Mark Eden's got a very good jump shot, has a normal leaner, and surprisingly, he doesn't have very good SIGs, but in game, he actually moves a lot better than it looks. So yeah, Mark Eden definitely going to be in that top 5. Next power forward is going to be Invincible Joel Embiid, and I think he's still going to be somewhere in that B tier category. Definitely not as good as D-Rob, Evan Mobley, Bol or Chet. Looking at the next power forward here is going to be Thon Maker. I thought just to throw him on the list because yes, he can play power forward, but I think he's just so much better at small forward that I'm gonna have him in that C tier category. Looking at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, still going to be an A tier. I think a couple guys, or maybe 1 or 2 guys from A tier are going to have to get moved up to S tier. So one of these guys will probably be an S, but Kareem is still an amazing power forward. Definitely deserves to be in A tier. Looking at the next power forward here is going to be Invincible Kevin Garnett. And I think he's just going to be very similar to Anthony Davis. When they first came out, or when KG first came out, he was literally the best power forward in the game. But there's just been so many good power forwards released after him that I'm going to have to throw him in C tier. I think Mark Williams is actually a very, very underrated power forward. I don't think he's an A tier. I know some people think he's probably an A tier, but for me personally, I think B tier is a great spot to put him. He's a very, very good power forward, but I don't think he's on the level of the guys in A tier. Looking at the next power forward here is going to be Sabonis. And you guys might think that's actually a little bit low, but for me with Sabonis, I just feel like he's a little bit too slow to play that power forward position. Now at center, I do think he's going to be a better center than he is a power forward. If we just look at him on 2KDB here real quick, you guys can see only 80 speed, only a 75 speed with ball, but the main thing for me is going to be that speed. Only an 80 speed when all these cards have 99. I think for me, it's just going to be a little bit too slow. Looking at Tim Duncan here, going to be another C tier. I don't think Tim Duncan is as good as guys in B tier. And then guys, the last power forward on the tier list is going to be Game Wilt. So like I said, that means we have 4 cards or 4 power forwards in S tier. We need to move one of these guys up to S. And honestly, I think it's going to be Chet. You guys can let me know if you agree or disagree with that. But I think it's going to be Chet Holmgren. Guys, this is going to be my power forward tier list. Let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said earlier, what do you guys think about it? And let me know what you guys would change. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.